All right, all right, everybody. Um, sorry. Here we are. Starting our Halloween month. We've got 4 other lives that we're gonna do this month, so that'll be fun. And tonight's movie was Ghost of Buxley Hall. This was my first time watching it. I'd never seen it.
Haven't seen it either.
Yeah, it was our first time.
Hi, Jeffrey. Welcome in. Mom's back there going, I have. She's,
hi, Jeffrey.
Can't see the chat.
Okay. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Jeffrey. Hi, Theme Park Lifestyle.
Daryl.
Yes, Daryl. She told me your name, and I couldn't remember it. I was going to call you Daniel.
He said call him D also.
Okay. So, I don't know about anybody else, but I had a little bit of difficulty finding questions and stuff for this one.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I only have 3 questions, by the way, Jesse.
yeah, mine are kind of. Hi, Emily and Tiffany. Welcome in, y'all.
Tiffany.
Quit.
You guys know Brandon and Crickett, Always Ever After. They will be joining us again next week, and I believe in the future there are other ones. And we love having you guys. You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
Aw, thank you.
All right.
Yes, we
so let's-
love having you.
Yes. And I love the fact that I get told by other people that you guys are awesome as well. So,
No.
Well, that means a lot. We appreciate that.
yes.
Yes, thank you, theme park. Thank you, Daryl.
Yes, thank you, hun. All right, so let's just dive right in with favorite character.
Oh.
Did you figure one out, Rachel?
Posey. I love Posey.
Okay.
Posey has to be my favorite. Great
All right,
actress.
I can totally see Posey being a favorite. What about the two of you?
Well, it was Posey. I like his funky attitude.
I like Sergeant Sweet.
Yes. Yes. I did too.
He reminded me a lot. I know it's going to sound, I guess it's because I grew up in South my whole life and everything. He just reminded me a lot of my family. Like people that are in my family, you know, that's just like an uncle or something.
Yeah, I also liked Bettina, the original Buxley's wife.
Yeah, I did too. Yep.
Yeah. I like
She was-
too. Her and Posey were kind of similar as far as like attitudes went. Just one was a little bit more younger, you know.
Yeah. All right. Least favorite character, Rachel?
I thought of this when I was backstage with Jesse, but I have to say the caretaker. I thought he had like a snotty little attitude.
Yes.
Like he
did.
didn't, when they got the new sign on the building, he didn't want to change it. He wanted it to be the
Right.
same.
What about the two of you?
The aunt. What was her name? Do you remember her name?
But Bettina,
No, the aunt. The one that.
I can't remember her name. It's funny that you say that you didn't like the aunt because I couldn't stand the uncle or the eighth husband, whatever, the Italian dude. I just couldn't. I couldn't. He drove me nuts.
Yes. I put down the aunt and the uncle because I was just like, no. I knew at the beginning what she was. And I was just like, nope. I already know my least favorite characters. And it's the two of them. I don't care how active they are in the movie. And it turns out they were pretty active. But the point is, I was like, I knew it from the beginning. I could not stand them. All right. It took me, we watched this movie last Wednesday or something like that or last Thursday when I got my check. And we got the Roku player so we could watch everything on the big screen instead of my computer. And it took me all weekend after watching the movie to sit down and actually finish these notes. So it took me a little bit to go back and find like my favorite scene, least favorite scene, and all that. But I found them. So what is your favorite scene, Rachel?
My favorite scene has to be when the guys put the boxes in the hallway and the girls come out and they look at it and then the girls put the mice on the boys' heads.
Yes. Okay. That was actually a pretty funny scene. I don't know about you, but I was expecting them to come outside into the hallway screaming because of the mice.
I don't like mice in general. Sorry.
I think it was more expected for them to come out screaming and stuff, but then it did, help to the attitude of it with the girls being just equal to the boys. They came out with their own guns blazing instead of coming out screaming. So I did like that part.
Yeah. Hi, Samantha. Welcome in. And go ahead, Brandon and Crickett, your guys' favorite scene?
I would have to say, I think my two favorite scenes I had a favorite scene, but they go hand in hand. I really liked it when the sergeant was teaching him how to punch and box. And then I don't know, I always love when in any movie where the guy finally gets to put the bully in his place. So when he popped the kid in the nose a few times, that was like my favorite scene.
Yeah, and the first time he was just like lucky shot, and no.
Yeah. See, I liked all the ghost play.
Yes.
Like when they were sitting there, I'm so bad. What is his name?
I liked the bench scene though when they were outside and he was talking to the general.
Oh, the groundskeeper, his name was Ben.
Ben, that's right. Yeah. When Ben kept running into all the issues and everybody's thinking he's just crazy and a drunk and
yes, like when
he's like, no.
When he walked back into the trophy room and empty portraits.
Yep.
So Cricket,
the original Buxley had this cigar and he was going to throw it here, but he was holding the smoke in, and they're talking. It looked like he was fixing to cough up a lung sitting there. He's like, I was waiting. I was like, cough, cough.
Does that mean that you liked the scene when the kid's sitting out on the bench and he's talking to like the general, and the kids are like, "Who are you talking to?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree. I liked
Casper
for the when you think of the time and the era the movie was made and everything, it did have good play on how they were interacting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, so my favorite scene was at the end of the movie when the aunt comes back with the wrecking crews and all that. This is on Samantha. This was on Disney Plus. It's Ghosts of Buxley Hall, and
it was made in the 1980s, Samantha. If you would like to know.
Yes, thank you. I couldn't think of when it was made. But basically the end of the movie where the fight/war was with the aunt, and then all the kids, the boys were all going and getting shovels, and then they're standing there, and then all of a sudden the girls are like,
the
water hose
with the fire hose.
Yes. That had to have been my favorite scene. Because the girls are like, use your head. This is better. Just soak them.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. It took me a minute to get this one too, but what is your guys' least favorite scene?
When they had to go to war. When they made them all go to war.
What do you mean? Like for the
For like when they were training. I felt like they were training. Maybe they weren't. When he made him climb the hill.
Suicide Hill.
Yeah, Suicide Hill. Okay.
I thought that was brutal and tough on them.
Honestly, I thought it was kind of funny because they're all like, "Oh, girls can't keep up." Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they did a good job. I like that part. Yep.
All right. What was your guys' least favorite scene?
I'm going to be honest with you. My least favorite scene was every time I had to hear the uncle talk. To be honest with you, look. Let me put it out there. Nothing against Italian or the language or anything. I love all that, but that dude, it was the way he talked and the way he projected himself. Like he played the character really well, but every time he was like,
right,
da 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 da, I wanted to throw something at him.
Yes, I was just sitting there like every time I had my notebook and my pen, and I'm just like writing my notes down. And he starts talking, and I'm like, just annoying. What about you, Cricket?
This one, I don't know. Normally, I have like favorite or least favorite scenes because that's more like I feel like okay, I can like go without seeing this part like more filler. I didn't really feel like that. I guess if anything, I would agree with Rachel. Suicide Hill is just kind of like went. But
okay.
But I feel like that's how it was in the military. I don't know. At the same time.
I would assume that's kind of some of the stuff that it's like. But yeah.
Hey.
Nobody's here. It's next door. Sorry. She heard a car door close, and she's like, "Not at my house. It's not."
Okay. So my least favorite scene, and I didn't like this scene because, as we know, the aunt's a gold digging bimbo, and she was doing anything to make it like Jeremy didn't want to be at the academy. I did not like how when he went to her house for dinner, I'm waving my pen around. It's nice. The aunt made it look like he was crazy in front of the judge.
Oh yeah, when she was playing the biggest manipulative part there.
Yes. I did not like that scene because I really don't like manipulative people.
Right.
And especially when it's like for money or stuff like that. And to manipulate a child, that is just no. That's a big no in my book. So
yeah, I can agree with that one.
So that was why I chose that as my least favorite out of all of them. All right. So question. Rachel, you want to go first?
Yes. I'm changing up my order though. Because I love this. Okay. What does Posey's shirt say? And by the way, guys, I want to buy this shirt.
Oh, I read it too, like 3 times.
Oh, I know. You even told me you were going to ask this.
Hi, Angelina.
Welcome in, baby girl.
What did it say? Like something B something or B? I don't remember.
No. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Yes, because I can't think of it.
Never underestimate the power of a woman.
Is that what it says?
See, I remember seeing. I know now.
We're gonna buy that shirt for Cricket.
I remember.
Wear it around the house. Jesse.
We'll have one made.
Yes. I'm gonna buy one for Mom too.
Cricket, Brandon, Angelina is my niece, and she's been popping in. For the past
And if you see Lucas,
now.
that's her nephew.
Yes, but I don't think he will be in tonight because he's at his mom's and not logged in on his Xbox. All right. What is y'all's first question?
So when we were watching it, when I was watching the movie, there's two other like. Do you ever watch movies and you're like, this looks really familiar? Like it reminds you of other things. This movie reminded me so much of two other movies. Did it remind y'all of any other movie?
A little bit. It's just like, God, now I can't think of the name of it.
It gave me Haunted Mansion vibes, and I don't know why. Maybe because the ghosts.
I agree with that. It gave me a major Haunted Mansion vibe, but well, with the portraits and everything and that kind of stuff. But
And the stretching rooms, yeah.
See, it gave me Casper and Annie vibes.
Yes.
Casper, yes.
Annie, yes, because in the movie Annie, that guy that they said
Wait, what Annie though, Cricket?
Huh?
There's like the newest Annie
No,
or the
the
old
original.
Annie. Okay,
The original?
I just had to ask.
Yeah, because like the aunt and the uncle, how they sit there and they're trying to play to get Annie or get. It just
Yes.
gave me Annie vibes.
Yes, there you go. That gotta agree on that one.
And
Okay.
then the class where they sat there and tried to tear down the building.
right.
Right. And the ghost, one of the ghosts at least, was friendly.
The uncles. And
Yeah.
then you have Casper. The uncle's always for the tricksters.
Yes. Okay, so my first question, what year was the Academy? Actually, it's a twofold question. What year was the Academy founded? And what name was the Academy changed to?
Thanks for taking my question. So now I don't have any questions. Because I already asked one of them earlier.
Right?
It was it like 1858?
Close.
1838.
Cold.
It was like 80 years.
I know it was like 18.
1860?
Hot. Very, very, very hot, Rachel.
Brandon, there's your hint.
1860 and a half.
1868.
Well, you said that's like, I mean, come on. No,
1860 and a half? It's not a year.
1862.
1861.
61.
Well, see, it was just, you should have gave me at a half. God. And it was the Buxley Academy, Military Academy for Boys. Right?
Yes, they changed it to Buxley Academy for Boys and Girls.
Right.
That's right. Because he sat there sniffed at or scoffed at it. He was like,
Yeah,
girls.
Ben did. Yeah, the caretaker.
Yeah, that's the one Rachel was talking about where he did not like that it was changed. None of the men liked that there were girls. Until the end, of course. Although I think Sergeant Sweet fell a little bit in love with Posey.
Yeah, I think it made a huge difference, especially toward the end of the movie, how he convinced the general that he
Like, not in love with, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, he wanted to hang around. He wanted to be able to leave the portrait to, make sure everything was okay, at the end.
Yeah. All right. What is your guys' second question?
Okay. If you remember, what was the person that the general talked about that went to that school, and what did he become, or what was he? Because before I tell you this, my Cricket here had to ask me who that was and what they were, just so you know.
No.
Thanks for pointing her out, Brandon.
I'm calling out on
after this is answered, that is totally not true, y'all.
No, don't you play it off. Anyway, go ahead. Who was the person that he talked about that actually they put into the movie that he attended the academy, and what did he do with his life?
I want to say it was one of the presidents. Yes. Roosevelt.
Yes, Teddy Roosevelt.
I didn't say who was that. That's not what I meant.
No, you said...
Was he a general?
Teddy Roosevelt actually served in the military for a while. I forget what time, but he was with that, and then he became like a big-time hunter and stuff and everything. But they just play... I don't think I think they just played it in there like, hey, because when he looks at the picture, he goes, oh, look, he goes, Teddy Roosevelt came here and blah, blah, blah. I wonder what he ever did with himself. And then that's when Cricket looked at me and goes, what did he do? And I said, well, he was a president.
Well, so I kind of figured that he was like in the military because if you remember in Night at the Museum, totally off track, he's on the little
Yes.
horse and he's in a military
Yes.
uniform, but I never knew he was in the war.
Yeah, I can't remember which one what branch and everything, but that's why, fun little tidbit since we're on it, that's where the teddy bear came from. Teddy bears are named from Teddy Roosevelt.
And there used to be a Teddy Roosevelt bear.
Well, see, what happened is he was a hunter and stuff, and there's a whole long story. I don't want to butcher it, but he was a hunter, whatever.
You don't want to butcher it.
I don't want to butcher the story because I don't remember exactly what the history is, but it came down to the point that he had something to do with a teddy bear, and that's why they call it a teddy bear because it's named after Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh, there used to be that bear, Teddy Buckenstein. I don't know his last name.
Oh, Ruxpin.
Yeah, and I was wondering if that was named after him, but maybe it wasn't. But
I don't
Jesse?
think so. Okay. He was in the Army from 1882 to 1886. Also in 1898, he was a colonel in the Spanish-American War.
See, I knew it was something like that. I just didn't want to, if it's something I'm not positive about, I don't really want to butcher it too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. But that's a good that was a good question. Okay. Luna
Is that Luna?
Yeah, she's a little excited tonight because my back's been hurting from the couch, so I sat on the floor and she's not used to being on the floor.
Luna bug.
Okay. Well. Okay. My next question: How many schools did Jeremy run away from before they brought him to Buxley?
Wasn't it 3?
Trace. Oh, you can't
Very
see me.
good. Yeah, we can only see half your hand there.
You took my answer.
I
before you said it.
forgot what side I was on there.
Oh, I know. It takes me a minute to figure it out too sometimes.
It's okay, Cricket. You got him back for him calling you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it ain't my fault you didn't
I
know
know
what
my president.
Brandon.
Oh my goodness.
That's not what I meant.
All right. So there were points in time where I thought the groundskeeper Ben was funny. He was annoying, but he was funny at times until the ant got a hold of him.
Yeah.
Thanks, Samantha.
Thanks, Samantha. That's it. That's what I couldn't remember, that part of it.
I don't know if you can see chat, but she said Rough Riders.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we pulled it up so we could. That's awesome. See, like I said, I know my history, but there's some stuff I forget about it.
Yeah. So we already talked about the mice and the reaction to that.
That was going to be my question: is what did the girls use on the guys to scare them out of the hallway?
Yeah, they gave back the mice. I will say this: when you expected them to come running back out and screaming because of the mice, instead doors open and they come back out with the mice in their hands and just throwing them at the boys. And I'm like, I don't like mice, but oh, those poor mice.
But I will have to say, off topic, Jesse, but I loved the rat or the mice in TNG's video yesterday. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, as long as they're caged, they're cute.
Okay.
Don't give me one.
Okay, I'll send you one in a birthday box next year. JK, you can't send live animals through the mail in a birthday box.
No, you can't. All right, do you guys have another question?
They've all been kind of touched on.
I know.
I kind of wish
Yeah.
they would have done more with the girls, though, like in the movie, like more of like a show up kind of thing.
Did you know that this was a 2-part series?
Part of it.
Yes.
Did anybody know that? I didn't know that till I was reading it on IMDb.
Yeah, it was a 2-part series that aired that Walt Disney did, and it aired in 1980, and they did one part on December like 18th, and then the next one came out on like December 20th. So it was kind of like a 2-part that you had to wait on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did a little research into it, trying to figure it out. Trying to see what it was, and right before we watched it, without trying to get like premise of really everything about the movie, But
Right.
But,
See, I have the habit of doing that, so like I'll research stuff afterwards.
Yeah, I have a bad habit of not doing that. Truthfully, that's my problem. I have a bad habit of, especially like when I'm watching my show, or one of my shows I like to watch. I'll be watching and they'll mention something that I'll be like, wait, I've heard that, but I don't remember saying it. And then my dumb self searches it, and then I see what happens like 3 episodes later, and then I ruin it. And so I've had to kind of calm myself down off doing that.
Yeah. Like, I'll be sitting there, like, if you watch The Masked Singer, like, I'll be sitting
Don't
there, like,
spoil it.
thinking I know a voice, and I'll want to go look it up or look up a music video for a certain artist. Sometimes when you do that, you come across, because I watch it next day on Hulu,
Right.
you'll come across who was unmasked.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that.
Exactly.
So I completely understand.
That's how I am with mine. Mine always is the same kind of like that, because like I mentioned it on our lives, I'm the anime guy. I love watching that stuff, because I grew up with it, and I have a bad habit of starting a new one, and then I'll be like, man, what did they talk about? And I'll pull it up, and I'll get on that one wrong thread line or one wrong thing where somebody can post comments, and they were like, oh yeah, he uses so and so, and then he dies. Well, great,
But you're also bad at spoiling things for people. He'll be talking about a show he likes, and someone else says, oh yeah, I watched, I like that too. And he goes, yeah, and blah 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 happened, and they're like, yep, I haven't got that far though. So
I'll tell you that I almost spoiled.
Miss
What?
Angelina has a habit of going to the movies, watching a movie, knowing I want to see it, coming home, or she'll just be casually telling me stuff, and she'll start telling me about the movie. And I'm like, really?
Well, see, I just feel like you should use the right tense. If you're watching the show, I won't say nothing. Now, if you say you watch, you're done.
Right.
So, sorry.
She said it's not my fault. Brandon, I almost spoiled, and I'm not going to say what's in it, but I almost spoiled Jessie's birthday box that she's going to open on Saturday. And I stopped myself.
We're hoping I get it Friday.
Yes, because Friday's her birthday. And Cricket, you're going to want to enter her giveaway. That's all I'm going to say.
okay.
I'm going to actually announce what it is at the end of the live. Angelina, you didn't actually spoil Cruella. It wasn't Cruella. It was, I think, Endgame. Yeah, it was Endgame. Yes.
I always go, are you going to watch it?
Say hi.
Watch it?
Hi, Mom, in the background. Cricket, that's her
Angelina,
mother.
Said hi, monkey.
Hello.
Mom, Cricket, and Brandon. Cricket and Brandon, Mom. All right. I did have, from the looks of it, I have one more question. Okay. When the uncle and Vincent break into the academy, she said, hi, Grandma. Who in their right mind would believe they were really ghosts?
I would.
Like the way they dressed up.
Ben.
Yeah,
I'm
Ben
scared.
probably would have believed it.
Yeah, Ben.
I think it was one of those things where, like, even though they were thinking it's okay to do it that way because they're kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's gonna think no different?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I was just kind of like, really?
Yeah. And
And then the
vampires
fake head.
fled.
And then the monster head or whatever mask.
Right.
I was like, are kids really good? I mean, you're thinking kids trying to scare the girls out, but you scare the girls, the boys are going to come up to see what's going on. They hear screaming and stuff. Or
Right.
the colonel. Or whatever he was. You're not going to fool boys that are in a military academy that easily.
Right.
That's my way of thinking of that.
Right. Yeah.
Because I don't know. I mean, I understand this movie from the 60s and all that, 80s. I'm sorry, but still, I mean, come on. That.
Yeah, it was quite cheesy.
Yes, it very much so was. Okay. Funny parts in the movie. What is, I'm like on the fly here, what was one of your favorite, most funny parts of the movie?
I liked the rat scene. And anytime a ghost appeared.
Okay.
I like the
What about-
awkwardness of the sex ed class and how awkward he got. he was real cool with the guys. As soon as
the girls show up
in class, it was like a whole different ball game.
I think.
Then he's like, it's in the book.
Yeah, he's like, just read it. Just right in there.
I think I liked the part at the very beginning when he asked if he could get some water out of because they were so shocked about the indoor plumbing, and when he sprayed the Ben in the face when he's like, "Gorilla, am I?" and he hits him. I think that was like one of my favorite funny parts.
One of my favorite funny parts was when they scare Ben out of the bus, and Bettina and Chester they drive to the aunt's house.
Yeah, how he does like the big major U-turn through the grass, bust like a bird water and all that stuff when he's trying to go. Yep.
Yes, very much so. I was just like sitting there and like the whole movie, I laughed a little bit, but that part, it was hilarious. And I couldn't, that was just, then of course the bus drives past the judge as he's leaving the aunt, and he stops and he looks back like, wait a minute, nobody was driving that bus.
Right.
Yeah.
So then that leads into, of course, the aunt, the whole thing of why they want to make the ghosts appear at the school. So I thought, all of that was hilarious. I loved it. All right. Do you guys have any more thoughts or questions?
I don't really. I had one thought, but I'm not. I was kind of really thrown off by something on it, and I'm not gonna, like dive real deep into it because I'm not trying to be like that. But like y'all know me, so one of my favorite movies is The Aristocats, right?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if you noticed this, but Disney Plus, when you go to watch that movie and some other movies now,
Oh yeah,
they've got this little thing at the beginning apologizing for the way certain characters or certain things were depicted or whatever.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
I gotta check this out. Hold on.
When you watch, like for example, you go watch The Aristocats, it says something along the lines like, we apologize here at Disney because there's some characteristics and things like this that were made fun of and that we don't agree with and blah, blah, blah. Something like that. It's like whatever, which is fine. I'm not downing that. I'm not talking negative, but it just shocked me that this movie did not have it. It's like for what, what I'm saying, for like the time, whatever with the movies, they didn't put that on this one. So it kind of threw me off.
Right. There were things that for other movies they would put on there for it.
Right.
Like not having to dive into detail. There are certain things that I agree they for other movies would do.
Right.
So I completely agree on that one.
That was I just looked at it, Brandon, because I went on my Disney Plus. I've never noticed that. That was the first time. I just randomly clicked on the Aristocats, but that was first time that I've ever seen that in front of a movie.
Oh, I didn't know.
Interesting fact from Samantha.
I didn't know that
Brad Daly, who played Jeremy Ross, he was in the Bad News Bears.
There was also another girl in this movie that was on the TV show of the Bad News Bears, which I never knew was a TV show. So
I didn't know it was a TV show.
let me see. Hold on. I think it was
Mom, for a minute.
Posey. Let me see.
She said the TV show didn't last that long. Okay. So my last question is, what did you think of the movie, like, altogether in general?
I liked it. I don't know if I would recommend it to someone that's like, I'd recommend it to Tiffany because she likes ghosts, but someone that doesn't like ghosts, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a cute movie. It's not what I thought it was going to be. It's a cute movie, but it's not one I don't think I'd. It's not one I'm going to be like, let's go watch. Ghost of Buxley.
Right.
Yeah, it had a mix.
One and done.
It had a mixed feeling for me. It wasn't bad, but it's not one that I would be like, I don't know. Like it's kind of like one of those movies you watch, and then when somebody brings it up, you go, "Yeah, I've heard of it," or "Yeah, I watched it," and that's it. It's never one of those movies where you're like, "Let's go watch it again." It's like
it wasn't awful, though. It wasn't one that I fell asleep to.
No, it wasn't.
Couldn't get through.
I think if someone hasn't seen it, I would say, yeah, it's a good movie to at least see once. But I don't think I'll rewatch it again. I think it was good enough to kick off our Halloween month.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I honestly probably wouldn't watch it again for a while. It's not one of those movies that you watch every Halloween season or every fall.
Right.
Yeah, Mom's like, Hocus Pocus is one of those movies.
Let me update you, Jesse, because I looked it up.
Okay.
So Trisha Cast, who plays Posey, is in Bad News Bears, the TV show, but she's also in this show called The Young and the Restless.
Why did that not surprise me? Everybody's been in The Young and the Restless.
Nina Webster. Yeah.
Oh,
Nina Webster,
right.
Nina Chancellor, and she plays those characters.
Yeah, there's I don't know how many people have been in that show.
But she's been in it since 1986.
Good Lord.
Wow.
That's like 35 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, that was my last thing that I put on here. So real quick, let's go around and tell everybody what's coming up on their channel, and then I will.
Oh wait, what? I need to ask you because you wanted me to drop Walking with the Woods. When do you want me to drop them? And what link do you want me to drop? Do you want me to drop the Harry Potter link, or do you want me to drop their channel link?
Channel.
Okay, because they have the stream already scheduled. That's why I asked.
Yeah, go ahead and start with that.
Okay.
I will start with do the quiz. You need your something.
Wait, what am I sharing? The quiz or the channel?
The channel.
Okay.
You're going to
Thanks,
need
Samantha.
2 devices, something to watch it on, and something to play the Kahoot app on.
Here.
And it's really easy to do. He'll give you the number of the quiz in the stream.
Usually
just put it
25 to
in on the app.
35.
And you just answer the questions on the app, and it'll show up like who's in 1st through 5th on the screen,
Yeah.
and all the questions and stuff will show up on the screen. So
I put their
it'll be
channel.
fun. I've done the past 2.
And
So-
Brandon, don't panic. They usually start like 15 minutes after. Not always. Just depends.
Yeah.
Me and
Usually
Jesse
about 15
monitor
minutes
them.
after they. But it is a Harry Potter quiz. So yes,
You better
there.
study, Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm calling you out.
When you know when you're this good at Harry Potter, you don't have to study.
Don't you
Just saying.
know what happens when you're overly confident?
I'm not overly confident. I just know what I'm talking
And by the way, there's no prize, but there is a prize because I make everyone who wins edits, like cool edits.
No.
about. Sweet.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
study.
it's fun.
I'm excited.
All right.
Last
what do you
week
got?
was 90s, I want to say, and I kind of failed.
Yeah, it was 90s, and you weren't the only one that kind of failed.
My dad helped me though, so I got in like 6th place final.
Yeah, I ended up having to turn it off because my brother came over and was being loud.
Yeah, I have
All
a
right,
Kahoot tomorrow at my job for what I said that we were watching. Beetlejuice. We have.
I want to come. Oh, I can't say anything about Beetlejuice.
I love.
You'll just have to find out. Maybe it's Friday or Saturday.
I'm not.
Would you shush your mouth off?
I never said if it was going to be on your stream or not. There might be a video on my channel coming out.
Said something about my box and Beetlejuice, so.
Oh yeah, I did.
Just that's it. I've decided I'm not getting her anything that I shared as ideas for her. I can keep my mouth shut.
Look at
Okay,
Angelina.
Angelina, I didn't used to be able to keep my mouth shut, but I can now. Okay, Rachel, what do you have coming up on your channel?
Do I have anything? I might have some more concert videos coming up. Oh, every Saturday or Sunday I've been posting throwback Vegas videos, so those should be coming out. Next should be 2014. Last weekend was 2015. And I might go film at the Halloween store again soon. Not sure. That's
Awesome.
about
Okay.
it.
What about the two of you, lovely?
A lot of catch up.
Yes. Actually, though, I have videos scheduled starting on Friday. Friday out, they are scheduled to upload.
Yeah.
So we
Will there be a stream Saturday on your
Guess
channel?
what? I finally got. Actually, we just got it. We got a new charger for computer. So that's on our last live that we did.
Yeah. Holy crap, that was
We're in
bad.
the middle of the live, and I'm like, "Oh, battery's dead. Okay, grab the charger. No big deal. No, the charger wasn't working.
Did your friend come?
kind of has a big play on why we were kind of behind on Saturday with our live and stuff
Yeah, we didn't even
because
do one.
Yeah.
We didn't have a charger.
we didn't get to do one because we didn't have the charge.
Did your friend come over that you were going to hire to fix it?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's actually how we got a charger to work.
Yeah.
Yay!
Ended up hooking us up and getting
Yeah.
that fixed. But we've got a, you know, I always make a joke. You always hear me say it at the end of our videos. We got a ton coming up. We got a ton we're working on, and that's the truth. We have. I know
they're out of order too.
They're going
Sorry.
to be out of order, but I can promise you, we probably got like 8 or 9.
We've got a few.
I loved your 90s swap. I must say, your 80s, 90s swap. And I don't know if Jesse told you, but Melic Adventures stopped in last week and said Brandon and Crickett are awesome. They said that in the chat.
That's awesome.
Yes, they did.
We love them,
Yeah.
guys. We appreciate all the love and the support with everything. It's like every live we have and everybody jumps in. That's why we're telling everybody we're just so far behind. it's our fault. The charger and all that stuff, we just been behind. But we've got a lot of videos coming to post. I'm gonna just go ahead and I think I might have said this on the last one, but it's a little spoiler. But I finally was able to get in a few months back. I got into the Wizarding Trunk box, and if you've seen any of those on YouTube, they're just amazing. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I love Bibbidi. I love my Harry Potter vault box I get every month from them. But guys, that Wizarding Trunk is just blown me away. And so we've got those to get posted, and stuff. So we've got quite a few coming. So that's pretty much what we'll do.
I'm interested to see that because I'm looking, I know, for a box to get monthly or every other month or something like that. So I've been watching people's videos. I haven't heard of that one, so I'll be looking forward to those.
Go check it out because I promise you, as soon as you watch
that one's
it,
bi-monthly, right?
It's bi-monthly. It's $54 and some change, and I love it because they use a lot of independent artists, kind of like in Disney.
Okay.
It's probably the same thing to be called the same thing, but it's like a small shop. But they use independent artists. And so they get stuff from everywhere. I wish I don't want to ruin anything. I'm not going to ruin it because it was an amazing first box. But my first box was Dark Wizards and Dark Artifacts was my first box. My next box that I'm actually this month is I want to say it's festivities and surrounding tournaments. So the Tri-Wizard tournament, the Quidditch tournaments, everything like that. But the box after that one is the one I'm also drooling over. That'll come in January, I think it's going to come. But that one is the Order and Dumbledore's Army.
Maybe you'll get some. What was okay, I'm going to quiz Brandon now.
No.
What was the candy that Dumbledore had on his desk?
Lemon sherbet. Come on.
Are those going to be in the box?
Speaking of lemon sherbet, did you guys send that stuff out yet?
I dropped it off.
Yeah, you did. You did, didn't you? Yep, we dropped
Brandon
it off.
was stressing. I could tell.
I could.
Okay. Because this is how it goes. I go to the post office. I do post office runs.
Well, it's harder. It kind of.
I do messages. My favorite is he'll open a message on Instagram or something because that's the only joint account we have. He'll open it while he's at work. Doesn't tell me we got a message, so I don't get the notification that there's a message. So then this message just goes unanswered.
It's not on purpose. It's because when I fix something at work, I have to put it through a system on my phone that lets them know it's been repaired. So my problem is I go to open my phone and I accidentally hit the notification when I go to scroll. And when I hit the notification, she don't ever see it. And then I get yelled at when I get home.
Wow.
I said, quit looking at notifications.
I asked because I bought a Funko Pop the other day that I'm waiting to share until I get that one because they go together.
Sweet.
Yep, they went out.
Yeah, the one good Funko Pop my Walmart had. So
ours never. Well, we always look. I don't ever see anything.
They always have the stuff that
I see a lot of basketball.
They have a lot of stuff we're not into. They have a lot of that's all good. I mean, that's all. It's just stuff we don't collect.
Our Walmart has had some of the same Funko Pops for almost a year now.
Yeah, I think we see the same ones too.
We have the Office, we have the Lucha Libras, Marvel Lucha Libra ones.
Lucky.
And there's sports ones. And every now and then I will find a Harry Potter or a Disney.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay. So, with me, there was not a video yesterday because I'm going live twice this week, tonight, and I will be going live 8 p.m. Friday to celebrate my birthday. I'm hoping I will have Rachel's box that day that she sent me. If not, I will have it the next day.
You could go live for a little bit with my box. Because I need to see your reaction. That's all I'm going to say.
But I do have something from Cherie to open. I don't know how anybody does it. It has been sitting in my bedroom since before the 1st.
Wow.
Well, she sent it out early to make sure that I got it on time. And so it's been sitting in my bedroom taunting me. I literally had to bury it in my clothes basket. So it's sitting in there taunting me, but it's there. It's not open.
They're talking about Beetlejuice now, Cricket.
I copy of the DVD. Angelina loves Beetlejuice.
Jesse, I want to add that to our movie list for next Halloween. I know it's PG-13, but put Beetlejuice on there, please.
Yeah, I think next year for Halloween, I'm going to go outside of Disney. Because there's not very many that aren't like the ones everybody does. So, but before I get into my giveaway that I'm going to be doing on Friday, next week we are doing Haunted Mansion. And
what?
It was like she just screamed in my ear.
Sorry.
Brandon and Crickett will be back with us, and Emily.
We want to know, make sure you study your videos, please, Brandon and Crickett, from when you went to Walt Disney World. Because we want to know, kind of, if you can, what's similar to the ride.
Yeah,
kind of what's similar to the movie, if possible.
A small comparison would be really fun.
Yeah,
right.
So study up, Brandon. I know you like doing that research.
We'll look into it for sure.
I've never been, so I'm really excited to hear about it.
I could share about Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's not the same.
Because for the longest time, I thought the movie was literally the same as the ride. And then I started watching all, Disney YouTube, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is completely different.
Right.
So,
and
I am excited to hear about that. Anybody in chat next week that knows anything about the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland or Disney World, feel free to answer questions about it in chat and let us know.
I want to say what they have during Boo Bash, because it's been bugging me. During Boo Bash at Disney World, and this is why I want Brandon and Crickett to go during Halloween, they have actually one of the ghosts, I don't remember her name, and she's actually sitting out on the front lawn with blue lights behind her where she's wearing her white stuff, and she actually talks to you.
Wow.
Or whatever they called the Halloween party. I showed you. That's where, I don't know if you guys saw, I actually changed the cover from the actual Haunted Mansion movie. I don't know if Jesse's uploaded it. To the screenshot that I took of the Haunted Mansion at night before my person's stream.
I burned my finger and didn't realize it.
Yes, Angelina, we haven't talked about that, but I'm super sad about that too. And I've been watching so many videos of what is the new one? What is the new one, Cricket?
Enchantment?
I think I don't know what the new one's called.
And I told Jesse I like it, but now that I watch more videos, I don't like it that much. I'm sorry, guys.
I haven't seen the new one, so I still haven't watched any videos.
There was a rumor going around a while back that said Disney is going to cancel this show, but it was a false. Someone made it up.
Yeah, I haven't watched the new one yet. I want to see it when we go.
I had friends that were there for the 50th. They said it was a blast.
The new fireworks show at Disney.
Oh. Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay,
Angelina.
Oh, that's right. You weren't you? I'm sorry, baby.
Maybe you can go with Jessie one day, Angelina. Take her, please.
I'm gonna go one day. Come hell or high water.
We're gonna try to go before the year's up, but not sure yet.
Go
trying.
Christmas time.
We're trying to play it around because this month we didn't have major plans, but we got my kids for Halloween, so we're doing something for that. And then next month we've got family plans for Thanksgiving and stuff we're working on, and then maybe Christmas time we might be able to check it out depending. So hopefully it'll.
If not, it'll be like early next year.
Yeah.
Oh, Cricket, that reminds me. Halloween morning, I don't know if you guys are doing anything, but Walking with the Woods is going to be in Disneyland Paris, and it's super cool. They're going to be live. They're going to be live at 8 a.m. your time, 7 a.m. my time, for like 2 to 3 hours. But they're going to show did you know that? Well, it's closed right now, but did you know that they have Maleficent under the castle there? It's an animatronic fire-breathing dragon. It's really cool.
That's cool.
Huh.
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Okay. So I'm giving away 2 things Friday because I completely spaced in September. September was my 1-year YouTube
Aw,
anniversary.
Angelina.
So
For what?
your childhood is not over. You're not 20 yet.
Because they canceled Disney Channel also.
Wait, they're canceling Disney Channel?
I don't know. Okay, what are you giving away?
Okay, so for my 1-year YouTube anniversary, well, 1 year and a couple months, I'm giving away, here, hold on.
Oh, that's awesome.
Exactly,
I am-
Cricket.
Oh wow!
Giving away, it's a little shufflers thing. I'll turn around and you can see it on the back. And
Brandon needs to win that.
it's Lotso. I'm not a big Toy Story fan, so
Does he smell? Does it say he
I
smells?
know it doesn't say, but I didn't
Right.
open the box. Can't smell anything through the box. But that is what it does. It walks.
Oh. He's so
So,
cute.
but it is.
Wait, am I allowed to enter? I just need to know this now.
Yes.
Okay, good.
So that is the first item. And then for my birthday, I am giving away. I don't have it with me. I will have it the 7th, I hope. It's supposed to be here by the 7th. I'm giving away this wallet.
Cute.
Oh, that's cute.
There's another angle. The inside, you can see the pattern there. It's Sebastian.
I want to
And
see
then-
Brandon carry that around.
There is the back of it.
Brandon, will you carry that around?
I carry all kinds of stuff.
But
Jesse,
that's what I'm
if
giving
Brandon
away
wins that-
for my birthday.
if Brandon wins that, I need a Cricket. I need a photo of Brandon carrying it around, please.
Deal. He'll be posing and everything.
Yeah, I even got we even in one of our box swaps, I've got a Mickey Mouse fanny pack. I'll carry it in.
Okay.
It's a Minnie Mouse.
Um,
There you go. You see me with my Minnie Mouse fanny pack busting out my Little Mermaid wallet.
But I will be giving those away live in my stream. So you just have to be subscribed already.
Do you want him to be present?
Yes, you have to be present because it's going to be given away in stream. So I am super excited about this.
Are we counted as 1 or 2?
2. You're 2 different
Oh,
people.
we're counted as 2.
Sweet.
And for the other swap, you are counted as separate people,
Yeah.
Yes,
which I'm
that's
glad.
going to be exciting. Speaking of swap, coming up on my channel next month, not next month. Wow, it's already October. At the end of this month on the 30th, watch out for a Funko Wings video. It was a Funko box swap that I was in, and we're posting videos on the 30th.
When
So
does your
Really excited about that one.
you had me help you? When does your Haunted Mansion video go up? It wasn't you. When you were looking up Haunted Mansion stuff.
That wasn't me.
I'll tell you later. I know it was you because it's on your Elfster.
Okay. So that is it for us. So we will see you guys, all four of us, plus Emily. We'll see everybody next week for Haunted Mansion. Don't
Sure
forget to
does.
watch. Write down any questions you guys have. And basically, you know the format we use, so feel free to write down questions, likes, dislikes, and join the conversation. So that's it for now. Bye, y'all.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.